climb through the clutter. These are the hard facts. Hi, I'm Samantha Cunningham-Zavolinsky, and this week on Hard Facts, I want to ask you what you're doing about your SMS strategy. So 93% of individuals own a smartphone, but are you leveraging that for your business? Now, you've got to be really cognizant and careful about what your SMS strategy is, because there's a whole slew of legal guidelines that you need to stay within. However, there are a ton of platforms out there that can help you support this strategy for your business. So in order to run a successful text message marketing strategy, you've got to make sure that you increase your mobile database and get all of the opt-ins, so that way it is a legal strategy. So there's a couple ways you can do this, and I would recommend starting by throwing out that sales message. So often we focus about, hey, how can we get people to come into our cycle, and talking to them about a sales-focused message. Break down that barrier and just start having a conversation through text messaging. I'll give you two examples of companies that have done this in some really fun ways. So for example, Warby Parker over the Halloween season did an SMS short code and a quiz that not only had you opt in, had you text them, but also had you answer a couple of quick questions. And from there, they said, hey, this is what you should be for Halloween based on the answers to your questions. Now you've opted into their future conversations and they've engaged with you. So they've built some brand recognition by just being a fun, engaging brand. Now, Chipotle did a similar thing as well. For the Halloween season, they did a burrito giveaway. So you could win burritos for 1 year. While you were in their brick and mortar locations, you could text their short code and potentially be entered to be that winner of the 1 year free of burritos. So these are two companies that are utilizing both a digital strategy and a brick and mortar strategy to get you to opt into their mobile SMS campaign. Now, how can you apply this if you really do want to focus on those sales messages? Well, here's a couple of ideas. So you can integrate a sales message with your text messaging offer. Lots of businesses do this, and if you haven't subscribed to any of them, take a look at how other individuals and other businesses are implementing this in their strategy. Some great examples are things like CVS does it with integrating with their app, Macy's does it, Nordstrom's does it, Old Navy, Gap. The brands continue and go on and on from there. But the reason I say that is because those brands leverage both non-sales-based and sales-based messaging within your strategy or within their strategy. So how can you take a page out of their book? Well, maybe you have an app that customers traditionally utilize to order products. At checkout, how can you have them apply their mobile number to receive updates about their order, future discounts, or additional information? Great way to break down that barrier, because now they're purchasing from you and you're going to provide them additional updates and then further resources thereafter. For example, maybe you're a brand and you have a brick and mortar, but you're so valuing that mobile number that you're willing to give a discount whether or not they're in your actual store. So you could take a page out of that Chipotle book, for example. While somebody is in your brick and mortar, maybe they text a short code, a specific keyword, you then also know and can have a system internally that flags, hey, somebody in our store just hit this short code, and provide them a discount. That discount could be 10% off of order of $50 or more, or purchase of $50 or more. So there's a ton of different ways you can integrate it, but think about breaking down that barrier so it doesn't always have to be a sales message. Another great reason to do that as well is because now you're engaging with them and it makes it easier to collect additional data other than just that mobile number. So those are just a couple of examples, but I recommend you look into different platforms that can do this for you. You want to make sure you have different technology in place that make sure you are being legal in doing all of this, because unfortunately, if not, you open yourself up to a lawsuit. And that's just another example of how a hard fact turns into a solid strategy. Like, tweet, or comment below on a topic you'd like me to cover, and I'll see you next week.